Hello friends, Dennis Nappy II with Service of Change, where we challenge reality, question at which we've been taught in hopes of inspiring a new direction of thought to bring about change. Exploring the secret book of John this week in our daily Gnosis in the Hammadi library. I want to talk about the fall of Sophia today. We went through a little bit of the backstory in yesterday's daily Gnosis. If you missed it, you can check that out as well on the YouTube channel. But what it states here is that now Sophia, who is the wisdom of insight and who constitutes an Aeon, conceived of a thought from herself, with the conception of the invisible spirit and foreknowledge. She wanted to bring forth something like herself, without the consent of the spirit, who had not given approval, without her partner and without his consideration. So she constitutes an Aeon, which in and of itself, we came to understand this through the book of Zostranos, as an Aeon can almost be like its own reality. But it seems like it's a consciousness reality, a creation program maybe. But she wants to create something on her own without the consent of spirit, without the consent of the Father. She wants to do this completely on her own, which sounds a little bit like Barbelo with his narcissism when he's looking in the waters and desiring himself. And so she's kind of following that path. So the male did not give approval. She did not find her partner, and she considered this without the spirit's consent and without the knowledge of her partner. Nonetheless, she gave birth, and because of this invincible power within her, her thought was not an idle thought. Something came out of her that was imperfect and different in appearance from her, for she had produced it without her partner. It did not resemble its mother and was misshapen. When Sophia saw what her desire had produced, it changed into the figure of a snake with the face of a lion. Its eyes were like flashing bolts of lightning. She cast it away from her, outside the realm, so that none of the immortals would see it. She had produced it ignorantly. She surrounded it with a bright cloud and put a throne in the middle of the cloud, so that no one would see except the Holy Spirit, who is called the Mother of the Living. She named her offspring Yaldabaoth. Now we know Yaldabaoth is the first archon, the head archon. We're going to explain a little bit more who the archons are starting in tomorrow's episode of Daily Gnosis. But he was created from Sophia and her fall, because she was trying to create something on her own. Because these Aeons, they have that ability to create. They build that reality, and this reality was built without the normal tools, the normal fundamentals that are required in creation. And because she did it on her own, this archon was created, and it will shape the creation of our own reality that we exist within today. We'll talk more about that tomorrow. Don't forget to check out serviceofchange.com, the Secret Podcast, and the Secret Newsletter. Thanks for listening, friends.